Good morning. My name's Barry Szaferman. I'm with the law firm of Szaferman Lakind in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. I handle complex matrimonial matters, and I thought I'd discuss today a question that clients frequently ask me during the pendency of a case. One of the difficult issues we deal with in matrimonial cases is alimony, the duration, and the amount. I frequently find that the payor or the recipient of alimony want to break their ties with their spouse, and they ask if there is a mechanism to calculate one number that's paid either immediately or over a short period of time to eliminate the alimony issue. And the answer to that question is yes, we can do it. However, it's a negotiation. And like every negotiation, you have to be careful how you enter into it. One thing I advise clients is do not be the first person to raise that issue. You are always better off if it either comes from a third party, such as a mediator, or preferably from your spouse. And the reason for that is that the party who is seeking that one-time payment or to make that one-time payment is usually sending a message that it is advantageous to him or her. Let me give you some examples of how we calculate it and why it becomes a negotiation and why you want the other party to raise it. Hypothetically, assume you have a 10-year term of alimony at $50,000 a year. That total number is $500,000. Of course, the person who wants to make a lump sum payment wants to negotiate a substantial discount. And there are a number of reasons why the payor would be entitled to a discount. First, the value of money on day one is greater than a payment over 10 years. That, of course, is sensitive to interest rates. If interest rates are high and you're able to invest a lump sum amount on day one, it's worth more to you to receive that lump sum amount. So one of the issues we have to discuss is what is the expected interest rate we're going to use to calculate the discount. That's a mathematical number, and that's probably the easiest part of the negotiation. The other issues that become relevant are whether or not that alimony will in fact continue for the 10-year period. Alimony ends when a dependent spouse remarries or cohabits in a marriage-like relationship. That is very fact sensitive, and of course the recipient will always contend that he or she does not intend to remarry or cohabitate, and the payor can provide facts to demonstrate that perhaps that is just a negotiating point. The other important factor is, will the payor have the ability to pay that amount, that $50,000 a year over 10 years? Alimony is subject to modification based on change of circumstances. So if the payor loses his or her job or other factors come into play that affect his or her ability to continue to work, such as health, that affects the likelihood that the recipient will receive $50,000 a year for 10 years. So knowing all those facts and knowing how to negotiate those facts becomes a big part in negotiating a lump sum amount. It's really something that every case is somewhat different, and an attorney who has handled these matters frequently can give you a pretty good idea of what a fair lump sum payment is in lieu of monthly alimony over a term. We at Szaferman Lakind have done that many times, and we are here to help you with that calculation. Thank you, and feel free to contact us to discuss this and other legal issues.